Yo, yo, brand new audit. The audit video. So excited to react to this. I just want to say this and get this out the air. I will not stop reacting to Audit's videos. Why? Because I think they're great videos. Now, if Audit himself messages me, say, "Hey, bro, I don't want you reacting anymore to my videos," I will gladly oblige. There's more content to watch. I just love enjoying watching Audit's videos. Now, if you want to watch the original video, the link is always down below. And if you don't like it, cry about it. So we here to check out the new police chief swiftly retires after this video. I'm excited to see why he retires. Hopefully it's nothing bad about the chief. Hopefully it's like something that's like, okay, I'm done with the corruption. I gotta go. I'm done. I'm stepping down. Hopefully it's something honorable and not just, yeah, I'm in trouble, so I'm gonna step down. We'll see.
Welcome to Audit the Audit, where we sort out the who and
The
what
what?
and the right and wrong of police interactions. This episode covers preliminary alcohol screening devices, driving while intoxicated, and
Okay.
field sobriety tests.
Okay, so either the police chief is the one that's doing the sobriety test, or he's the one having the sobriety test on him, and this is why he's stepping down.
And is brought to us by Law and Crime Network's channel. Be sure to check out the description below and give them the credit that they deserve. Around 3:30 a.m. on May 28,
Ooh, this is recent.
in O'Fallon, Missouri, Officer Nathan Dye of the O'Fallon Police Department pulled over Police Chief Greg Hall of the neighboring Hazelwood.
Oh, he the one that got pulled over. You know about what we already know what's about to go down.
Department for swerving while he was driving. Officer Dye exited his cruiser and approached Chief Hall's vehicle with his body camera on.
How you doing tonight, sir? Do you have your driver license and insurance? Where you come from tonight?
I'm actually from Halls to White Castles to...
White Castle.
The reason why I pulled you over, you've been weaving quite a bit.
Well, I know, because I was eating my...
Okay.
Eating while driving. Okay. Props on the police chief for not immediately saying, "Do you know who I am? I'm the police chief. Let me go."
Okay. How long
Props
did
on him
take
for
your
that.
last drink? Couple hours. Okay.
Um,
Oh, I was just waiting. That's what I was waiting for. I'm a police officer. That's what I'm waiting
Where do you
for.
work at?
Hazelwood
Hazelwood? How long you been out in Hazelwood?
since 1979.
Oh, wow.
I'm actually the police chief.
Ah, that's what I was waiting on.
You're a police chief? Hazelwood? How about this, Chief? Just so I feel comfortable knowing you're not intoxicated and you're okay to go. Can you just recite the alphabet starting with letter D and ending on the letter N without singing? So D to N without singing.
D-E-F-E-G-H-I...
We can let the E slide.
N-O-P...
N-O-P-T-U-V.
And do you have your police ID?
He was almost there. He was almost there. Wait. L-M-N-O-P-Q-R-S-T-U-V. Oh, he passed. I'm stupid.
Greg Hall, because he's the chief of Hazelwood.
Uh,
So, Chief, before I can let you drive, I have to confirm you're not impaired, okay? So we could either start with the PBT, see if it's necessary to do field sobriety, or I could have you do some field sobriety tests.
Let me think for a minute.
Okay, no, take your time, Chief.
that's a lot of courtesy. A lot of people don't get that. Let me think for a minute.
How much longer do you have left out at Hazelwood? Or you just
9 months.
9 months?
Ooh, so close to
You ready to be
retirement.
retired?
It's open.
Oh,
we'll do this.
Oh, he said I was hoping. Oh, he already know what's about to go down.
And go from there, okay? So deep breath for me, Chief. I'm gonna hold it, just blow hard until that. Hang tight right here. I'll get back with you, okay? You just live right up the street. Do you have your
Man, the officer, he's trying so hard to let him go.
handgun with you in here? No? You don't carry off duty? No? Hang tight, I'll be right back with you. So,
That's surprising.
Chief Hazelwood, he is hammered drunk right now.
Oh.
He's over at 2. Yeah.
Officer Dye informs his supervisor that Chief Hall's blood alcohol concentration, or BAC, was over 0.2% when he performed the breath test.
That a lot?
According to Section 577.012
I
of the
don't drink.
Missouri Revised Statutes, quote, "A person commits the offense of driving with excessive blood alcohol content if such person operates a vehicle while having 0.08% or more
And he said 0.2%?
or by weight of alcohol in his or her blood. This means that Chief Hall's BAC was more than 2.5 times higher than the so-called...
Ooh, God dang, Chief! Man, that man partying 9 months early.
legal limit, although individuals can be arrested for driving while intoxicated even if their BAC is less than 0.08%. Under Section 577.010 of the Missouri Revised Statutes, an individual commits the offense of driving while intoxicated if they operate a vehicle while in a so-called intoxicated condition, which Section 577.00...
Well, it's crazy because I've heard of people getting tickets for just being in the driver's seat. Like, say you go to sleep in your car, and like if the police come knock on your window, like they can get you for that too. So even if the car's not moving, they can get you for that.
Defines as, quote, when a person is under the influence of alcohol, a controlled substance, or drug, or any combination thereof. Both driving while intoxicated and driving with excessive blood alcohol content are Class B misdemeanors for first-time offenders. And an individual who operates a vehicle with a BAC higher than 0.2% is subject to a minimum term of imprisonment of 5 days. However, it's important to note that the roadside breath test that Officer Dye administered on Chief Hall was conducted with a preliminary alcohol screening, or PASS, device, which is less accurate than the larger breathalyzer devices that officers use to collect evidence of an individual's BAC after they've been arrested and brought to the station. For this reason, Section 577.021 of the Missouri Revised Statutes states that while pre-arrest roadside breath test results can be used to establish probable cause to make an arrest, they are not admissible in court as evidence of blood alcohol content. While the more accurate breath tests used at police stations generally have safeguards to prevent false positives, PASS tests can return inaccurate high results due to interference by residual mouth alcohol and other breath contaminants. The term residual mouth alcohol refers to the alcohol that remains in an individual's mouth for about 15 minutes after they take a drink. If an individual takes a PASS breath test too soon after drinking, the breath sample will include some of this leftover alcohol, and the test result will be higher than the individual's true BAC. For this reason, officers are instructed to observe the subject for 15 to 20 minutes before conducting a breath test to ensure they don't consume any alcohol or products that contain alcohol, such as cough syrup, mouthwash, or breath spray.
So you could literally get around it by drinking more or, putting mouthwash? Wow.
It does not appear from the body camera footage that Officer Dye followed this 15 minutes.
Yeah, nah, bro left the scene.
He was dodging sniper fire out there, weaving all over the place.
Is it all on the dash cam?
Yeah.
The driving and all the contacts so far?
Yes.
He's the current chief.
Yeah. Just completely butchered the alphabet.
You got field sobriety?
I haven't done field sobriety yet.
Yeah, this is a tough day and age, man, you know. When you have electronic things and technology. I'd handle it like
I wonder why it's a tough day and age to have so much electronics and technology on you.
when you have
I wonder how he was doing it back in the day. What was he doing?
Just completely butchered the alphabet.
What was he doing?
when you have electronic things and technology.
Yeah, electronics technology is so bad.
Handle anything else.
All right.
It's your call.
It's your call. Hey, man, do your job. You the chief, do your job.
Stare at the tip of my finger.
He knew what he was doing. Nobody forced him to take them drinks. He did it on his own.
You realize the position you're putting us in, right?
I understand. I'm not doing anything. I'm sorry.
Right foot.
I'm not doing anything. I'm sorry.
Right foot in front of your left foot, heel to toe on that line. Keep your hands at your sides, okay?
I got
Bad ankles. How old are you, sir?
66.
I'm just gonna have you stand like this, or if you're not able to, just stand like that. Let me just go ahead and explain, demonstrate this test for you, okay? So when you get to your 9th step, you're gonna leave your lead toe in line, take a series of small steps, turn around.
They trying so hard.
Test.
Thank you.
They trying so hard.
Need
Wait.
you to remember, hang on 1 second for me, sir. Just.
Yeah, nah, bro.
Do this.
Look, even he knows. He's like, man, it's a wrap.
Perform several field sobriety tests.
It's a wrap. Most people would get like 1 or 2, maybe 3.
The last of which he cannot complete. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA, which is an agency of the U.S. federal government and part of the Department of Transportation, has developed and validated 3 standardized field sobriety tests.
Standardized, so you have to do it.
Assess whether an
You
individual
have to
is
do it. It's
intoxicated.
standard.
The horizontal
It's
gaze
foolproof.
nystagmus test, the walk and turn test, and the one-leg stand test. While
Okay.
some officers may also perform other tests on individuals they suspect of driving while intoxicated, these
Standard.
3 tests are the most widely accepted in the law enforcement and legal communities. Of the 3, the horizontal gaze nystagmus test is thought to be the most reliable. When administering this test, an officer will have the subject follow the motion of a small stimulus, such as the tip of a pen or pen light, using only their eyes. The officer will then observe the subject's eyes as they move from side to side, looking for an involuntary jerking of the eyes known as nystagmus, which becomes more noticeable as an individual's BAC increases. According to the NHTSA, this test is 88% accurate at detecting subjects at or above 0.08% BAC. In addition to the horizontal gaze nystagmus test, the NHTSA has recently recognized that vertical gaze nystagmus tests are also a reliable indicator of intoxication. The vertical gaze nystagmus test is conducted in a similar manner to the horizontal test, but instead of moving the stimulus from side to side,
that one should be easier.
The stimulus up and down. The other 2 standardized field sobriety tests are known as divided attention tests because they require the subject to concentrate on mental tasks and physical tasks at the same time. The walk and turn test requires the subject to walk heel to toe for 9 steps, turn around, then take 9 heel to toe steps back to their starting location while counting their steps out loud and looking at their feet. This allows officers to measure the subject's ability to follow instructions, maintain balance, and walk in a straight line.
How accurate is this one?
The one-leg stand test requires the subject to stand on one leg
okay.
for 30 seconds while counting out loud so that the officer can assess their
Look, I know some people that just can't stand on one leg longer than 5 seconds, period.
Balance and ability to process information. Here, it appears that Officer Dye performed the horizontal gaze nystagmus and walk and turn tests on Chief Hall, but did not attempt to administer the one-leg stand test.
You know what? Just talk to Johnny next, please. I don't know what to do. Sure.
You got to.
I don't want to.
You got to, Chief.
I mean, you saw what happened in Chicago, right? With their chief police, and they look. I'm liable. This is all on camera.
Bro, I know you the chief, bro. I respect it. Homie, I'm not getting written up or fired because of you.
How's it look if I don't do my job?
You get fired. O'Fallon Police Chief John Nesk is called to supervise the situation. I mean, that's fine. He has the right to ask for a supervisor. That's fine. Wait, did he ask for a chief? Police? O'Fallon Police Chief John Nesk is he called another chief?
John Nesk.
I heard of calling a supervisor, which is usually a sergeant, but another chief?
Chief Neske is on his way.
He's on his way up here.
He's on his way. And we did our job.
It's all being on camera.
Hey.
Chicago. I'm sure you remember when that whole superintendent.
Listen, I gave and I'm still a board guy. I gave a courtesy to my supervisor. I wanted him to be aware of what our decision was and give him the opportunity to make a different one or contact the chief of police. And he contacted the chief of police, and he lives down the street, and he'll be here shortly.
Perfect.
Throughout the encounter, Officer Dye makes several comments about an incident that occurred in Chicago when expressing his concerns.
Tell us, Audit, what happened in Chicago?
Stop. He is likely referring to a 2019 scandal involving the 7 officers from the Chicago Police Department who were caught allowing former Superintendent Eddie Johnson to continue driving after he was found illegally parked and intoxicated in a CPD vehicle. On
Yeah, see, just parked and intoxicated can get you in trouble.
October 17th, 2019, Chicago police officers responded to a 911 call from a member of the public who found Superintendent Johnson asleep at the wheel of a department vehicle while illegally parked in a lane of traffic. The body cam footage showed that although 7 officers
he intoxicated as hell.
Administered a chemical breath test or any field sobriety tests. Instead, they allowed Superintendent Johnson to drive home while a supervising officer followed behind his vehicle. The Chicago's Office of Inspector
then what
General
happened?
investigated the incident and uncovered video footage showing that earlier in the evening, Superintendent Johnson and subordinate officer Cynthia Donald had, quote, each consumed several large servings of rum. The Inspector General's office ultimately concluded that, quote, multiple sworn CPD personnel failed to effectively carry out their duties by failing to conduct a competent investigation, failing to gather the evidence necessary to determine whether the superintendent was fit to drive his vehicle, and allowing the superintendent to drive his vehicle knowing he was unfit to drive. As a result of this incident, all
Bro, I don't know why. It's just like hearing that just pisses me off. Like several officers, not just 2 or 3, several officers, and some of them being high rank, one of them being the chief, insubordination, drinking on the job, intoxicated while driving. And they just keep getting these free passes, bro. I thankfully nobody got hurt. Imagine if they were like, all right, go ahead, we'll let you go, we'll follow you, and then he hits somebody. They really putting people's lives in jeopardy because they're buddy. Hell no.
Officers involved were suspended. Superintendent
Hell
Johnson
no.
announced his retirement less than a month after the incident. And in December of 2019,
This lady, bro. Oh my God. This lady here.
Chicago Mayor
Oh
Lori
my
Lightfoot
God.
removed him from his position as superintendent, demoting him to his former rank of lieutenant. Superintendent Johnson then resigned a few days later. In October of 2020, Officer Donald, who was caught on camera drinking with Superintendent Johnson on the night that he was found sleeping in his vehicle, filed a lawsuit accusing former Superintendent Johnson of sexually assaulting and harassing her for several years.
Oh. Just when you thought he wasn't a big enough piece of trash. Oh, so you're trying to get a junior enlisted intoxicated as a way to try and get sexual gratification from her. You can't make this shit up.
Superintendent Johnson has denied these allegations, and as of the date of writing this
That's fine. You can deny it. Did they go to court?
episode, the case is still pending in
Oh my God. All these damn cases are all
It's clear
pending.
from Officer Dye's multiple references to this comparable situation that he was concerned about
him.
consequences.
Hell yeah.
To continue to drive.
I don't blame him.
Because
I don't blame him.
Everything that occurred was being captured on his body camera.
Damn
I'll
right.
back you 100% any decision you make on that.
Don't want to lock up a chief or
No,
another
he's
officer.
hammered though. I mean,
It is what it
He
is.
doesn't have VGN. This is a common thing for him. Chief will get up here and decide.
when we're done here, I'm going back on patrol.
Yeah.
All right, Chief. Second Chief. You saying get away with the camera? Get away with the camera.
If I take him home, or are you gonna have any issues?
Not at all. Not at all, Chief. I'm sorry to get you out here. I just
No, that's
wanna make
okay.
sure-
That's okay, because you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I
Nope.
will take him home. I have.
Wait, no, sir.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I
Nope.
will.
No,
take
sir.
him home.
No, sir.
I have
No, sir.
out here.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
sir.
And again, sorry
No.
to get you up, Chief.
Nope,
No.
that's okay. He and I are-
Don't let him take him home.
Sorry, sir.
I'll take it. Nope. You did your job.
No, he didn't do his job, and you know that. Oh my God, bro. Are you shitting me? I wish. Imagine if you got pulled over. And you. Oh my God. No, not if you got pulled over. Bro, your friend got pulled over. And then you're in the same car and he drunk as hell. And you're just like, oh, well, let me take him home. I'm not drunk. Hey, what you think they're going to do? They're going to just let it happen? Hell no, bro.
O'Fallon Police
Corrupt
Chief
ass
John
cops, bro.
Nesbitt arrived on the scene and proceeded to drive Chief Hall home without a citation or
Nothing.
arrest. Chief
Nothing.
retired a few days later. His retirement had apparently been planned for a year, and the city claims it was unrelated to this incident. A spokesperson for the Hazelwood Police Department refused to say whether Chief
I
Hall
bet.
is still in his position, but as of the date of writing this episode, he is still listed as the chief of police on the department's website. The St. Charles County Prosecutor's Office, who would be responsible for pursuing charges against Chief Hall, stated that the O'Fallon Police Department has not requested that the office review the case, and even if the prosecutor's office attempted to pursue DWI charges, it would face a battle in the courtroom. Chief Hall's attorney, Travis Noble, claimed that the
drag it out in the courtroom, let the public see it. Yeah, go ahead, do that. Take it to court. Let everybody see how corrupt it is. Yeah, do that. That's a good idea.
He was not intoxicated when he was pulled over, and criticized Officer Dye for failing to observe Chief Hall for 15 minutes before using the pass device. And
yeah, and guess what? The officer that was recording, that was trying to do the right thing, is just now getting thrown under the bus. He is the scapegoat. Oh, he didn't watch him for 15 minutes, so we don't know what could have happened. Bro, as soon as you found out he was the chief of police, that's when you should have been like, okay, I gotta lock him up. Because regardless how this ends, I'm screwed. At that point, I'm screwed. I might as well, at least in the court of public opinion, do the right thing. At least. Because regardless or not, you're going to get thrown under the bus, bro. You just a deputy. They don't care about you. You're not their friend. You're a subordinate. You're below them. They don't care.
And continuing with the walk and turn test, despite Chief Hall's
other police officer, I'm going to back you 100%. Oh, well, I don't know why he did that.
Alleged knee problems. In a statement to the media, Mr. Noble stated that, quote, had they asked him to go to the station and take a breath or blood test, he would have done it and shown that this is not a situation where he was drinking and driving. There's no indication that I've seen that he was drunk. There's no evidence that would ever be presented in court and be able to show that he was driving under
then let's take it to court.
Alcohol. Notably, Officer Dye received the Mothers Against Drunk Driving Award of Excellence in DWI Enforcement in 2017 and 2018 while he was employed at the Ellisville, Missouri Police Department. Overall,
I would go home, I would look at that award, and I would be ashamed. You won an award for saving lives, and now you're going to go home, see that award, like, damn. Why am I still here, bro? Officer Dye, I know you were in a shitty situation. Absolute terrible situation, but you didn't help. You didn't help the people. You tried to get Chief out of this. You got another chief to take him home. I'm very disappointed in this outcome. I would give Officer Dye, I'm thinking about giving him an F because he didn't arrest the chief. But I understand the situation he was in, so I'd give him a D. Whatever, I'll give him a D.
The O'Fallon officers?
The other officers, they're getting Fs because they didn't help the situation at all.
Get an F for showing obvious favoritism towards Chief Hall, failing
100%.
to collect the evidence necessary to gain a
100%.
DWI conviction against him, and driving him home with
100%.
no consequences instead of
100%.
arresting him. As Chief Hall's
100%.
attorney pointed out, it appears that Officer Dye made several mistakes during the pass and field sobriety testing that could allow the evidence to be attacked in court. Further, even if Officer Dye had observed the 15-minute rule for the pass test, the BAC reading would not be admissible in court to prove Chief Hall's BAC. By refusing to arrest Chief Hall and obtain a more accurate BAC reading at the station, the officers failed to capture crucial
He got to slide through.
He
got to slide away.
Difficult for Chief Hall to be prosecuted. Although I appreciate that Chief Nesca drove Chief Hall home instead of
that would not have been allowed for anyone else.
Inarguable that a citizen
he only did that for a buddy thing.
100%. Given Chief Hall's excessively high BAC,
100%. 100%.
Corruption and preferential treatment in police departments drives another wedge into an already divided society and makes it nearly impossible for citizens to trust the officers that are supposed
100%.
to be serving their
supposed to be helping us,
Chief
bro.
Hall also gets an F. For getting behind the wheel while clearly intoxicated, driving
You're the police chief. You are the leadership. What type of example does this serve for everyone below you? You're still drinking and driving. You're about to retire in 9 months. Why are you out there drinking and driving? Oh, because you did it for the past 20 years? Bro, no. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Disgusting, despicable.
Due to his impaired condition and endangering the lives of everyone else on the road. Despite his attorney's claims, Chief Hall seems to be noticeably impaired in the body camera footage, and he seems to admit as much.
I mean, bro gave up. He gave up during the field sobriety because he's like, man, this ain't gonna work out. Just call somebody here so I can get out of here.
By apologizing to Officer Dye for
What
his
you apologizing
behavior.
for
While
if
it
you're
is
innocent?
possible the Chief Hall could be acquitted in court based on reasonable doubt.
Could, but we still need to take him to court.
That does not mean that he is
Regardless.
innocent driving while intoxicated.
Regardless.
And it is unfortunate that it does not appear that he has been held accountable for his actions. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic.
And that's absolutely infuriating, bro. Absolutely infuriating, man. Audit, thank you for reporting on this, bro. Thank you so much. I mean, it sucks so much to see the corruption. It really does. It really does just piss me off. And the only reason why I'm watching these videos is because, you know, people enjoy it. People like seeing my reaction. Some people hating, but it is what it is. People will hate you for everything. So, but it was a great video, Audie. Thank you for bringing that to the light, man. I appreciate it. Everyone else, y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there, man. Like the police, there's very few good ones. The rest of them ain't on our side. They're obviously, as you can see, they're looking out for their best interest, man. But yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, man. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Oh man, that's crazy. That is